Hi, I'm Louanne Midgley with Tell You Story Videos, and welcome to my video podcast. I'm really happy to have Katie Currie on today as my first guest. Katie is a holistic nutritionist, and I took her course, her online course, 10-Day Fall Reset, and it literally changed my life. I guess it was a cleanse, but it did not feel like a cleanse whatsoever. It was fabulous, and that's why I had to have Katie on today to tell everyone about it. So welcome, Katie. I'm looking forward to speaking with you. I wanted you to take me through the process of this course, because I tell you, Katie, it was beautifully put together. There was a lot going on with it, but it was simple at the same time. What I learned especially is all about digestion, and you had. So if you come on board with Katie's program, she has posts every day, a little talk about the different parts of the digestive health, and those were amazing. And just the way you took a subject matter that could be quite complicated and complex. I mean, I don't have a degree in what you have, but you were able to impart all of those amazing nuggets of knowledge in a very digestible way. And so it was terrific. So I just wanted to ask you, how did you do this? How did you get this online course all together?
Oh my gosh. It was kind of just it was on a whim, sort of like it's something I had been thinking about for a long time, but it's like one of those things you're like planning it. How would I do that? I could never do that. Like it was the first time I've ever done it. But with COVID, like I'm trying to build a business. I just started my practice in January and then COVID kind of hit. So just sort of figuring out how I'm going to do this. Like you mentioned everything is kind of like moving to online with this stuff. And I have insurance to do online stuff. So why not? Like through my practice, I'm insured to do group programs, but I think I was just I guess scared or like nervous. Like, can I pull this off?
Yeah.
Are people going to be interested? Are they going to want to do it? Am I crazy to think that, I know what I'm doing? But I think just like once I advertised it, I was like, okay, now I have to do it. So like, okay, now I have to get this. And I had already started getting it together, but like to really like put the crunch on and get it done. So my first thing I wanted to do was build meal plans. So I started thinking, okay, I'll do a 10-day meal plan. It'll be a 10-day program. And then I was like, what about the people though that don't eat meat? Okay, I'm going to have to do a plant-based meal plan too. So I came up with 2 meal plans. That was a lot of work, but it was worth it, I think. And then I just decided I was going to get people to choose what they wanted, and then I just decided to give everybody both because, why not give people the option to try plant-based if they want? So I did that, and then I thought, okay, there needs to be more. Am I going to do Facebook posts like in the group? Am I going to just do written posts? But then I thought, no, it's more engaging to do a video. So I decided to do little video posts every day and do different topics. So deciding what topics to do, that was kind of challenging too, because you kind of have to start from the basics of digestion and liver health, blood sugar health. And then I kind of moved into more in-depth things like food sensitivities and hormonal health. I did in the second group, I did hormonal health. So just kind of figuring those logistics out too, how I would do it.
Yeah, there was a lot going on. I could tell behind the scenes, just knowing how programs are put together a little bit, but it was pretty flawless, I tell you. And yeah, no, to go back to the recipes. Like you must have worked so hard to figure out what those were, because I tell you, the reason why I could do it 100% was because I was so satiated and satisfied. I didn't want to cheat because I didn't need to, if that makes sense. I just loved all the food, the spices and everything. Every day were really important to keep the flavoring up, so that salt was reduced, it seemed, but it didn't lack any flavor. And then just every little thing, like the lemon water in the morning to start things off. And the snacks, those cookies were amazing. The breakfast
Yeah,
cookies, they're just and delicious.
they are.
And so, yeah, I appreciate really all the work that you did in putting together such it's just a fulsome program full of great recipes. And yeah, well done. It was fabulous.
Thank you. I think it's really important, when people think healthy eating, I don't want them to think bland. Like that's not what, healthy eating is. And it doesn't have to, like, it can be delicious. It can be filling. Like, that's never the goal, is to deprive somebody of anything. Right. So
That's right. And,
yeah.
the extra bonus on all of this was that I actually lost weight. And yay, I wasn't, I didn't want that or expect that or anything. That's not why I did this at all. And I certainly didn't think in 10 days. And, but it started happening just naturally, was because of just a healthier diet. And once you start feeling better, you start to move a little bit better, and that you want to do more exercise as well. I think the two kind of combine.
Yeah.
So I picked up on my exercise as well, and just it's so much better now, and to keep your stress levels down.
Yeah, and it does, like, removing those inflammation causing foods, like it just allows your body to work better. It just allows your blood sugars to work better, so your moods are stable. It allows your energy to be more stable. Like it's just everything, right?
Yes, I
So
know.
important.
It's just like you blew
Yeah.
my mind.
Good.
So what's next for you? So you did a second one. I was a part of the second one as well. And so what's on the horizon here for you, Katie?
I've actually decided I'm going to do one more program before Christmas, because I don't think I should leave people that long. I'm definitely doing one in January, and I thought, okay, well, I'll just, give people November and December, and then I'll do January. But I was talking to one of my best friends about it, who did both programs as well, and she said, why would you wait? Like, this is so good, I want to keep going, kind of thing. So I think I'm going to do a 7-day program. I think that will be easier for people going into the holidays. Do
Mm.
a 7-day program in November. I'll be advertising it soon. So it'll be a similar idea: 7-day meal plan, 7 days of videos, or Facebook posts, and the private Facebook group for information and questions, and for people to post their progress, like their pictures of their meals and stuff. I love seeing that, because then I
Yes.
know that people are enjoying what they're doing. So
Okay, so I just have a couple more questions. One of them is that I always like to ask, or I will ask all my guests going forward, is you do what you do and it's your passion, but I think you probably have something else that you also love to do.
yes, I do. I'm also a musician. I'm a singer-songwriter. So I do that for a job as well. So I perform around Prince Edward Island, just around Prince Edward Island right now, during this time. But yeah, that's my other passion. I write songs, and I love singing other people's songs. I play
Oh,
guitar.
then you are such a talent,
Oh,
as
thank you.
talented singer and songwriter. I mean, it all comes straight from your heart. I can, I hear it in every one of your songs, and you have a beautiful, beautiful voice, and happy that you're continuing on with that, because it's important to still have that in your life. Even though this is being a holistic nutritionist is your day job, you still have that to do in your I don't know when you do it, but how you find the time.
Oh, it's challenging sometimes, but yeah,
Well, thanks a lot, Katie. I really enjoyed our conversation.
me too.
It's wonderful to have you on, and thanks for being my first guest on this video podcast that will continue. what I'm doing is I'm asking people to come on who I have enjoyed a product or service that they produce, and to talk about it and to talk about their business and behind the scenes. So thank you very much.
You're welcome.